Let's see what happens if every single person on the planet jumped at once.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael
What's going to
here.
go on?
And what if every single person on Earth jumped
Right.
at the exact same time?
Well, we just pushed the planet out of
Would it cause
space.
an earthquake, or would we not even be able to tell? Well, first things first, let's talk about the Earth's rotation. The Earth's...
I wonder what would happen, because that would be a lot of impact if every single person jumped. But then again, if every single person jumped, because the Earth is round, you would just be like jumping into each other, so nothing would actually probably happen.
It's why we have night and day. And it's...
But let's say everybody was on this point right here, right at the top, and then every single person jumped, right? Would we slightly move the planet? Like,
spins
imagine.
At the equator, the Earth is spinning at more than 1,000 miles per hour. Now, a spinning ice skater can speed up by moving mass closer to the center, and the Earth is no different. In fact, if you get down on the ground right now and move your mass closer to Earth's center, technically, you will speed up Earth's rotation, making this day shorter. Now, the change that you would make to Earth's rotation is way smaller than we could even measure.
Yeah,
but it is calculatable, and the impact can be quite impressive when you talk about redistributing more mass than just one person. For instance, last year, the earthquake in Japan redistributed so much of Earth's mass towards the center that every day since then has been 1.8 microseconds shorter.
Holy shit.
But that was a giant geological event. What can us humans do to the Earth all on our own? I mean, there are more than 7 billion of us now. What if we all got together in one place and jumped? Well, what would that even look like? Interestingly, if you took the entire human population of Earth and had them all live in one place with the same density that people live in New York City, you could fit everyone, all of us, into the state of Texas.
Really?
But that's living, not standing around in a crowd, which is how we would probably want to do the jump.
What?
If every single person alive right now on Earth stood shoulder to shoulder, you could fit all of us into the city of Los Angeles. It would be an incredible sight to behold.
What?
A mere 500 square miles containing every single person on Earth. Okay, so then we jump. What happens?
We fall into each other.
Unfortunately, not much. I mean, we're all awesome people here on Earth, but our collective mass compared to the mass of the entire Earth, it's like nothing. In fact, dot physics calculated that if all of us were to get together in one location and all jump 30 centimeters into the air at the exact same time, we would push Earth away from us a tiny amount. Earth would only move away from us about 1/100th of the width of a single hydrogen atom. And here's another thing. Because we are all jumping and then going back to where we started, Earth is just going to move back to where it started. So our big jump won't be able to change Earth's position in space. But come on, 7 billion people all jumping together, that's got to be able to cause some sort of seismic activity, right? So let's say you have a lot of people all together.
Bro, imagine if he's got everyone.
They're in one place, and you have them all jump on 1, 2, 3. Did you feel that? Well, the BBC did this with 50,000 people and discovered that 1.5 kilometers away, it only registered as a 0.6 on the Richter scale. You would need 7 million times more people than even live on Earth right now to jump at once to recreate the earthquake that recently happened in Japan. So,
bro, that's so crazy.
Even though we're all awesome, compared to the size of the Earth, we're not much. But don't get too discouraged. Our collective jump would contain a lot of energy. The Straight Dope calculated that even if only the people who lived in China got together and jumped, their jump would be the equivalent of 500 tons of TNT. Of course, 500 tons of TNT doesn't do much to an Earth that weighs 6 sextillion 588 quintillion tons. To make yourself feel more powerful.
To be fair, when you think about it, like if everybody on the planet like did stand next to each other, we'll probably just like fit this part here. That is nothing to the whole entire Earth.
580
that is nothing.
Tons. To make yourself feel more powerful, pick a card. I've got 10 of them here. Let's say you choose this one. Boom. Congratulations. We have just decimated this deck of cards. Why? Well, because technically, decimate does not mean obliterate completely. Deca, 10. it means to take away 1/10 of something. So the next time you take a quiz and don't do so well on it, you only get 10%, well, sure, that's an F. But by getting 10% of them right, you decimated that quiz. And since we've been talking about crap...
Hey, yo, if you... If you're a kid right now watching this video, right, do not listen to what he just said. Because I know some kids are going to be like, yo, miss, what did I get on the test? Oh, you got 10%, you failed. And the kid's going to turn around and be like, yeah, but I decimated that quiz. They're going to be so happy about that.
Let's talk about YouTube crowds, YouTube audiences, that view count that you see at the bottom of every video, and get some perspective on it. We'll begin with Dunbar's number. It's an estimation of the maximum number of people we can have stable social relationships with at a given moment, and it's based on the size of our neocortex. These aren't just acquaintances, these are people you have social contact with, a network where you know how everyone relates to everyone else, and the number is usually given to be somewhere between 100 and 230. Which means that when a YouTube video receives more than 230 views from different people, more people have seen that video than you could ever realistically hope to know well at a given moment. If a video has more than 100,000 views from different people, more people have seen that video than you will ever meet in your life. And by meet, I mean shake hands with, learn their name, talk to them for a bit. I mean, think of it this way. You and me, we are only statistically expected to live around 28,470 days. So even if you were to meet someone, 2, 3 people every day of your life, including when you were a baby, you still wouldn't meet as many people as have seen that YouTube video with 100,000 views. But keep this in mind, even though you, or even a large group of us, can't do much to change Earth's location or rotation, we can affect it a little bit. Newton's third law guarantees this. If you weigh 150 pounds, the Earth is pulling you down with a force of 150 pounds, but you are also pulling up on the Earth with a force of 150 pounds. If you fall 3 meters, the Earth has pulled you down 3 meters, but you have also exerted a equal and opposite force on the Earth. Of course, it's a lot bigger. So if you fall 3 meters, you pull the Earth up about 1/1000th of the width of a proton, which ain't bad. So the next time you move your body, the next time you jump, Felicia, think about this. You just affected the Earth as much as it affected you. You've got that kind of power. Speaking of power, you all should go check out Geek and Sundry, Felicia's new channel.
Is everyone going to go jump now and say they're affecting the Earth somehow?
One of my new favorite things. And,
as always,
thanks for watching.
That was a pretty good, interesting video. I enjoyed that one. If you guys enjoyed it as well, make sure you do leave a thumbs up. We're so close to YouTube partner, so if you could really help out, a subscription would be amazing. And I'll see you guys in the next video.